And welcome back to the Complete Idiot's Guide to Stationeers. Europa Start, what is now part 2. I accidentally terminated the recording by pushing the wrong button. And so here we are. I reloaded the quick save and we'll carry on as if nothing had happened. So I am in dire straits. I do need to get this room vacuumed out. Not so much to get rid of the gas, but to get rid of the cold. And it is a lot easier to pump out cold gas and then replace it with warmer gas from inside here. I can get a couple of things placed. I want that there. Going to want a new set of pipes to come this way. Oh, actually, I put the vent in the wrong place. There we go. So I'm going to want to print an active vent. Let's get my toolbox open. Turn this off. We're still very much in power conservation mode. Just one of those. I can go there. Alright. We're good enough. We'll set this to 50 kilopascals. That should be enough. Let's get the other active vent wired up. So at least we'll have a fully working airlock. Then this whole room becomes our survival hut. Right, we'll get everything out of there. And we're going to want to get our electronics printer up and running. Oh, that wire in the way is going to really annoy me. I shall replace it as soon as I can. Alright, so it would print more than one, so we'll get that done. External temperature and pressure is okay. Unlock and open.
Temperature low.
Lob that out of the way.
Health low.
Yeah. Health is low primarily because of the thirst factor. It will start to go back up again. Close and lock. Okay, that's good enough. Oops, wrong way. And shut that off. So now we have an environment in here that is a lot closer to what we need. So that means with the portable tracker working here, where it's only -4, the batteries will last a lot longer than if it were outside. Okay. Alright, I'm going to want to have the tracker active. So we'll swap the cards out. Close that off. Drop the analyzer. I am getting some charge from the batteries, or from the solar, so let's recharge that one. That's at 36. Not quite as good as the one we have, but that's good enough to get this printed all the way. Let's see, what else do I need? Right, we can drop that. Okay, next thing we need to do is get more stuff. I want to get steel, obviously, so I can get the battery running. How long has that got to go? Well, that's almost done, so alright, we'll just close that off, save some power. Means I can actually grab that one as well, because that's only used inside. Okay. We'll save our warm gas. Did I turn the tracker on? No, I didn't. What a donut. Okay, get rid of the cold. Turn that on. Okay, so we want coal, and as I mentioned earlier, the shortened amount of daylight is really an issue when you're coming to mining. At night time it is almost impossible to find any ores unless you just trip over them. Oh, this was a crappy deposit. Nothing. I'm not going to waste my time here. Right, so I'm going to want...
Power low.
Ideally, I can get 4 stacks of iron, 3 of which I'll use to make the first load of steel. That'll get us the base battery and some bigger suit batteries. And so, yeah, a little more coal will be useful because we will need to throw a load in, about 20 I think, to get the base battery fully charged, assuming we can get that built. Alright, it's good enough. Iron. We will need a lot of iron. Ideally, well, if I'm going to make a full load of steel, we need 3 just for that, but we need iron for other stuff, so I'd like to get minimum of 4.5 stacks. But I would much prefer to get 5. There is some copper near the base. I can't remember where the gold is though. Not getting many hints. So if this is a large vein, I think we're on the end of it, or the edge of it. So we'll probably end up going just in a single direction. We'll need some more volatiles. Furnace will have retained a lot of heat, but not enough to do steel. Might be able to do some copper and gold out of it, whatever's left. Kind of miss the old days where the furnace was perfectly insulated. It never lost any heat, but that was definitely cheaty. Alright, so we're under it. Alright, let's unload the full stacks. Come here. Alright. There. That might be it for this node. Well, that's it for this battery. So into swapping time with tall batteries. Oh. Open this one and just swap them over. Alright, we're heading this way. More iron. Copper anywhere? Not seeing any. So we may have to just dive into whatever there is close to the base. And I did check, you do need 5 gold for each of the upright wind turbines, so we will need a fair amount of that as well. But as long as we have enough coal to throw into the generator, the wind turbines can wait. Okay, and there we have nightfall already. So I've got a little bit of juice left in the battery. Can do a little bit of exploring, looking for gold and copper. Oh, and I'm heading in the wrong direction. Oh, lead. Don't need solder just yet. How are we doing for coal? Oh, 2.5. We're kind of okay for coal. Don't mind. I'll pick up the nitrous. I'm not going to use it. Just dump it all as soon as I need space. Not the world's most impressive copper deposit. Because I was drilling in the wrong direction. No more hints. Going down. Nope. We did get a full stack though, so it's not that bad. So yeah, it would have been nice to have got some gold, but
Power critical.
yeah, 50 meters, and there we go. You can already see the light of the beacon. Or furnace. And what was there around here? I think it was just... Oh, yeah. As we're out here, we'll get the copper. As a general rule, I don't like tearing up the ground right by the base because it makes getting in and out a bit of a problem, especially if you accidentally run your jetpack down. Okay. Oh, that'll do. Right, so how are we doing temperature-wise? Might be enough for copper and gold. Well, would be enough for gold if we actually had any. Alright, so get that done. And okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to
Temperature low. Temperature critical.
swap batteries.
Temperature low.
Gonna pre-melt. So the temperature is not enough to actually make the alloy, but it is enough to process the ore. So what you do is you dump in all your ingredients. So you don't have enough pressure and temperature. The effort required to get to figure out how much volatiles or oxide you need to add to the furnace is beyond my ability to do it in my head, and plus it requires a lot. Simple way is you just vent the furnace down to next to nothing, add in the minimum amount you need, like two volatiles, one oxide. That'll be enough to fire it. It gets it to temperature quickly. You export the ingot, and you don't worry that the pressure goes down fairly quickly. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to mount the battery. So I can either carry on with a small base like this, or I can look at expanding it. So I'm not certain exactly where it's going to go just yet. First priority is to get the steel smelted, get inside, and figure out how we're going to get the battery charged up. Right, that thing is useless. It's not going to do anything there. So keep that there. Once it gets down to about 0.5 megapascal, then you can just throw in the volatiles and the oxides. Or in this case, I may actually throw in the nitrous. See what that does. Okay, it's good enough. So we'll put in 4 of those, and we'll just dump that in and see what happens. There we go. Steel! Now I should be able to melt the iron with the remaining temperatures. And we will put at least half of this coal in the generator. Well, we will swap out that battery quickly. Yeah. Did I remember to get the other food and water? No, I didn't. So, food we don't need, water we do. And, other battery charger, definitely. Okay, let's get back into our little hovel. Close that off.
Power critical.
Oh.
Power low.
Right. Don't have any more iron sheets. We'll need some of those. Okay, so let's get a couple of iron sheets done. Right, I need 2 for the thing, and I'm going to need to expand out a little, so maybe a dozen. And a few more. Okay, and I think I have more iron frames there. Good. Alright, so we're at -4. If I expand out another 1, that's going to bring in, unless I vacuum it out, it's going to bring in temperature enough that it's going to make things a problem. Alright, let's think about it. Which way around is it? Oh, actually, I think I may have the battery there. So let's move this. Not there. Have it here. Yeah. So get all the junk in here for the moment. Get it out of the way. How am I doing food and drink wise? Kind of okay. Alright, so the battery's going to go there. That's the general idea. So we'll put the electronics printer there. Begin to get this welded up. Now when you use a welder in this environment, you will add a little bit of pollutant. So very important that you don't leave the welder on for a long period of time. We will need more coil. Let's get that started.
Power low.
And one more so we don't lose the half gram. There we go. Okay. So, copper, steel, iron, and we want the gold from here. Battery kit. One of those. And we're also going to need some heavy cable to make it work. That'll do. Yeah, so I'll have the battery there. I'll relocate the furnace to out here. Now you can kind of cheat that. Wonder if I can do the welding as well. Let's see. Yep. Very cheaty, but yeah, so we'll relocate the solid fuel generator out onto that platform. So we only need a single piece of heavy cable to feed the base battery. Then we'll jerry-rig the wiring. Oh, actually, I'm just going to make a quick change to one of my settings. Where are we? Video. Is it video? Advanced. Where are we? Volumetric lighting. None. It will not keep that setting. It reduces the, well, it used to reduce the glare off of the
Power critical.
ingots. Not quite so much anymore. Alright. Let's get that in there. And turn off my light, save a bit of power. How are we doing there? 56. That's more than what we need. I lost it, didn't I? Didn't get the battery done. Right. I was thinking of another word that's rather ruder than that. Well, at least they're getting something from the solar. Just not very much. Close that. Put that back in. Oh, that's iron as well. Copper. Guess we can eat and drink. Trying to think what else I should be doing. I know I should be doing something, I just can't think what. Okay, heavy cable. Alright, so that should give me ability to reach the switch. I'll let that print us a few more because we will need a load.
Power low.
Okay. Right, let's get this battery done. Oh, I didn't turn the battery on. Oh dear.
Power critical.
Can I glitch through? Yes. There we go.
Temperature low. Temperature critical.
Yeah.
Temperature low.
Right, so that'll be getting the juice into here. We're only putting it in here at the moment, but that'll be enough to keep things going. Let's see, how many heavy coil am I going to need if I'm going to do the whole thing? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. About 25 in total would be my guess. So we'll just carry on printing it.
Power low.
And to join that in, just a single splice. So now we've got two things that are actually powering the thing. Well, that's fine. So the idea here is replace all the cabling that feeds into these things with, or the power generation side, with the heavy coil, so it doesn't burn them out. I'd still like to keep the solar panel going because it's there. It does get something, just not a hell of a lot. So I can put in some of the cabling now. And some of it I'm going to have to remove before it will do anything. Oops. That needs a T-junction. That just needs around the corner thing. Straight thing. A three-way corner. Four-way corner. Not that one.
Power critical.
Like that. There we go. Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of juice here. Okay. We'll nick that temporarily. Theoretically, you could leave that there, but even though no power would actually flow through it, the game would still burst the cable, fry the cable. All right, so on the power generation side, we're all good. I may actually put some logic up that will deal with this. On Europa, that's actually a reasonably good idea. Right, now because we had such low pressure to begin with, the temperature is largely gone from there. Not going to get rid of it because we may still find a use for it. Okay. Get out of that. And I'll print a couple more of these. Put that down. Don't know what the optimal number is, but I know I'm going to want some more. And also print up another battery charger that will actually take stuff directly out of here. Oh. What am I out of? Oh, gold. Damn, forgot about that. Okay, can we do the actual charger though? No. Iron I have, gold I don't. Yep. Alright, no problem. We will temporarily grab this one. Put it down there. Turn it on. Right, so at least we'll be able to get our batteries charged from here. Means it will draw down the main battery, but that's okay. At least this way, when we're generating, when we're using the coal generator, we're not wasting anything, which was the case or is the case when you're trying to power up just these things. Unless you have a lot of these things wired in parallel to receive the charge, you end up wasting a lot of it. We'll get the little batteries charged up first. Okay. Give us that one. I can turn my light off, save a bit of juice. So desperately need more gold. And we're at a nice balmy 21 degrees in here now. Of course, that temperature will go up, and that will continue to be a problem for us. Air tank low. Oh. Good job that's in here. And I will also vent out the waste tank in here. So increases the pressure. It'll give us a bit of carbon dioxide in here as well. Although there really isn't room in this current environment for us to do much in the way of crops. Again, this is meant to be the initial starter. The next episode we're going to expand out. We're going to deal with the expansion. You can do it either one of two ways. If you let this base get hot, then you just expand the number of grids that your base is in, delete the wall between them, the two atmospheres mix, and the temperature equalizes virtually instantaneously. So if we carry on like this and just let the temperature get up to like 40-50 degrees Celsius, then that becomes a viable thing. Alright, so our power situation is temporarily solved. I can actually swap some of these out as well. It's now dawn. You can tell it's a little bit lighter outside. So any minute the sun will come on and we should really be out there mining. So hopefully we can get enough juice on these. See, what are we at? 59 and 48. Yeah. Really should be more. Now, I printed an extra one, didn't I? I should have 3. There it is. Oh.
Power low.
Yeah, the other battery charger does charge up faster. I suppose I could have actually brought this down. That would have been more sensible. So we'll do that. Yeah, that way around will do. Yeah, and that one will charge up as well. Okay, we'll grab that one there, grab that as a spare, put that in there to charge as well. Okay, all the stuff's turned off. And we'll prep ourselves for mining, which will be the next episode. Hope you've had fun with this one, and I'll see you next time. 54 Bear signing off.